All right, y'all. So, welcome back to another scene for Lost Cub, where we are going to do things. Potentially and almost inevitably explosive things. So, for the group heading out, we've done a lot of prep. Some of you have made stuff. You know what you made, you know what you've got. Does anybody have any questions before all of you, I assume, just pile into cars?
Nope.
All right, I'm going to make the sensible
Let's
decision.
go.
Going to make the sensible decision that this is going to take two vehicles. Go ahead.
One thing to be noted is that William will be forcibly handed a Kevlar vest and what looks to be a rebreather.
He
And
will put everything.
good. Jane is pleased. Trip will get the same. Everybody who does not already have them will get them. And Jason, for you, you get an ammo clip for your whatever rifle you're using. If you look at the bullets, they seem to have like a reddish, brassy color to them. More of a copper color to them. Sorry, still brass and all, but they. Jane simply explains they're gonna pack a punch.
Baller. Yeah, and we're taking 2 cars for this, definitely.
All right. Unless you designate otherwise. Becca is back from dropping off the payload at the plant. Brigida and Scraps are gearing up to basically make sure they run
Interference.
Yeah, run your interference on the boundaries just in case something does take interest.
All right, sweet. We'll probably park like a block away so we can coordinate, you know what I mean? So we can like just gear each other into the plan. We'll all park up. Anton's like, all right, Brigida Scraps, when the lights go off, that's when we'll move in and set up our positionings. Jane's got the Molotov cocktails. Trip, you're taking one and tossing it. Who wants to throw the second one? You need to be accurate, and you need to make sure it hits the opposite end of that train cart.
I'll do it.
All right, Jason, Trip, you have your orders. Beautiful. All right. Once William's detonation goes off, we move into position.
About the detonation, just for everyone informed, even if they kill and reboot the system, it will not work. We will keep being in the dark for a while, so feel free to go ham, basically.
Remember, if she breaks out of the train cart, we get on top of the train carts. We do not engage in melee combat. Do you understand?
Yes, Anton.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Anton.
Trip, Wendy?
Thumbs up. 2 enthusiastic thumbs up with a big smile.
I take it Wendy's still Westerding, so I'm assuming she says yes.
West invades the game.
All right. Next point of protocol. Everyone's got their rifles. Everyone's got what they need to have. So, get your gear ready. Get ready. And let's fucking kill this big bitch.
Oh, shit. We're going real gangster here.
I mean, Anton just loads fucking Jane's special ammunition. I will spend the Gnosis to activate the armor for Katie's benefit. And what I will roll before I roll any stealth, I will roll Shadow Weaving. Give everybody that extra bit of stealth for themselves. So that's 2 successes to kick off.
Oh, shit.
So the way it works is I think you're at a -1 diff, I want to say, with Shadow Weaver. I don't know if Katie's back yet.
I am still here. I'm still listening. Don't worry. I'm not actually going. I'm just pulling myself out so as many of you can talk as possible. Let me make sure I'm down on the thing. You said 2 successes for Shadow Weaving?
2 successes for Shadow Weaver.
Yep, that means everyone will be rolling their stealth rolls at a difficulty of -1. Just make sure, like for stuff, you can spend to activate your vests, your rebreathers. You can roll to activate them. We're just making them standard diff 6. It is a Gnosis check. You either spend a point of Gnosis or you roll Gnosis and you need at least one success. You only need one success.
I will spend a point of Gnosis for the vest. I'll roll for the breather.
I will spend Gnosis on that double botch then.
I botched the breather check.
I mean, you certainly will probably need someone else to help you activate your rebreather if you're activating it. You may roll
Yeah,
for
I just-
both. You may spend for both. It is up to you guys.
He'll toss his to a fucking JJ.
JJ actually sees that Anton is having problems and says, "Hey, Anton, give her here."
Yeah, he'll pass it over. Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna toss it to JJ.
And JJ, being the massive kiss ass he is going to just spend the point of Gnosis to activate it. And once it's up and running, he'll give it back to Anton.
My man.
Go, boss.
They don't want to do mine.
I'm loyal.
Mine double botched.
You can have other people roll. You can have other people spend. You can play
If you-
whatever game you need to play. Just make sure you track your Gnosis if you're spending it, and let me know in the side chat if anyone does not have an activated vest or a breather.
If you just fail the roll on the vest, can you try it again?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
First thing, wait, what was it for activating the
Fucker. All right. I guess I'm spending.
You roll your Gnosis, Raz. Your Gnosis pool.
just the,
Or you can spend 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
the diff is 8 or 7?
6.
Oh shit!
Standard
Oh,
diff.
you know what?
Easy peasy.
You know what? Here we go.
Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. I'm going to roll then. So with 2 points of Gnosis remaining, am I able to...
You can still roll those two. It's just that spending will deplete your pool for rolling.
Okay. Well, I am going to just go ahead and roll.
There is
Okay,
no
so I've
horrible
activated.
penalty for running out of Gnosis. It just means you will not be able to hit the Umbra until you get that at least 1 point of Gnosis back. There's no like crazy, crippling, horrible debuff other than that.
Right, but that's to me that is a crazy, crippling, horrible debuff.
I'm also rolling for Milky Eye,
You may roll for Blur.
and I believe that's 1 success. 2 successes actually, but I
I
just
will-
need 1.
Yep, it only
will-
takes one.
I will put all my shit in the side jacket.
Yep,
what I'm
just
rolling.
put all your crap in the side chat. Make sure that you guys remember you're all wearing the vests. You will all have -1 dex while you're wearing the vests. There's a penalty for wearing them, but they give you +3 to your soak pool. They're 3 points of armor.
I wish 10 popped.
Damn.
And if it is activated, it is +1 difficulty for anything to hit you while you are wearing an activated vest.
Well,
You get a little woozy around the edges like a downsized Blur.
Okay.
Okay. Q infiltration soundtrack.
All right. Does anybody have any questions? Does anyone need to be popped into voice to ask them? Can do. This will be the area you're targeting. You guys have seen the photos a million times. You have a pretty good idea of what's where. So as people are pinging off all their shit, thankfully, you are in the Tellurian. So if any Banes notice, they can't do anything about it, really.
Haha.
assuming my stealth specialty counts as stalking, Katie.
You're not like stalking a particular target. Well, actually, you know what? Fuck it. Yes, it'll count.
Beautiful.
Keep in mind, for Trip, I'm totally space casing. For your blur, the number of successes does matter. Make sure you put them in the side chat or note them for yourself because they will raise the difficulty of something to spot you. But you still
You
need
have
to
a-
roll stealth so that I know how many dice they need to beat at that.
Remember, you have a -1 difficulty in stealth from me as
Mhm.
well. There's all my shit, Katie.
Beautiful.
I'm guessing just because before I try and game this, Shadow Weaving doesn't stack, does it?
I'll let it up to a certain amount. If you would like to give them another -1, I will let you.
Well, I'll fucking roll for my Shadow Weaving.
I
Why
would
the
have
fuck
loved to. I would have loved to know that. I would have loved that.
You can just go back and look at your roll and what is the roll, Torno?
Dexical.
Dex occult difficulty 7. Correction. Oh Jesus. Oh mother of God. Okay, never mind.
So we -2 diff to be seen now.
Now,
It's basically the difficulty on the stealth rolls has now dropped by 2. So if you have rolled your stealth, go back and check. 4s and up are successes.
Are we rolling stealth now?
If you plan to stealth and kind of ninja in, then yes. The idea is for you guys to from where you've parked, you're going to get around to a part of the fencing. Maybe a bit out from it just to get a little bit of cover. Going to go along the fencing. And there is a point that has been marked out on the photos where several of the more abandoned, unmoving train cars are actually pretty close to the fence. So, you know, a little bit of a climb and a hop, and you will be on top of train cars where you have a much better vantage point. And admittedly, unless you're stomping around, as long as you're staying stealthy, much less chance of being spotted by people on the ground.
all I'm gonna say is the person who tries to find me, good luck, fucker.
Is it control ender in the side chat to add a line so that you're not?
You can't really add a line.
It doesn't really
It's a
work.
terrible side chat.
Oh, okay.
You can put it in notes for yourself for the most part. I can.
Normally you would be.
I was just going to
correct, but it
consolidate
doesn't work.
everything, but okay.
Yeah, you can try it, but it just kind of lists it out.
Look, I hate to add to the chat, but I mean, so my question is, can I still roll to see if I can activate that mask, even though I only have 1 point left?
You can absolutely still roll.
Yep, you can still roll.
Yep.
As long as you have Gnosis to roll, you can roll it. If you spend for it, though, you lose, like, you go to 0 Gnosis, so you can't roll because you don't have any Gnosis left.
Yep, I'm
Right.
gonna try one last time to activate the mask, and then Wendy's gonna ask for help.
Oh, Jason, that stealth roll.
I know.
Ah,
Oh.
finally!
Jason just trying to do that Mission Impossible action movie roll over the fence.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, he's he's in the zone, but not in the quiet zone apparently.
Did you manage to fail even at diff 4?
I got 1 success.
Oh, I got 1 success! Holy shit, I have the mask and I have the armor. Oh my god!
Fucking
I'm so
William.
excited.
William
Sorry.
got saved by that diff reduction as well because he got 1 too. So
All right. Let me pull up a thing because there's a lot of shit flying up my side chat. It'll just be a lot easier for me to consolidate it all over here. So I've got all of Anton's over here.
yeah, did you account the change? Because it went from 6 to 8 with Jane's shadow weaving as well,
That is good to know. Let me quickly.
stealth wise.
Let's get this like that. Like that. All right, so Anton. Anton has his shadow weaving. Craft's blessing. 3 on the blur. 1 rage spent for city running. No persuasion. And 8 success stealth. You know what? I'm just going to do this one at a time and have you guys read it off to me because it's faster than going up and down this thing. So, Jane?
Jane has Mask activated, Vest activated, Master of Fire, Shadow Weaving, and the Blessed Shotgun.
Oh yeah, I have the shotgun ammo as well. I have the gun
You have
ammo.
the revolver ammo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Anton was given the 3rd set of ammo.
All right. So fire ammo for Anton. You've got your boomstick.
The Blessed Boomstick.
Exactly. All right. Jason.
Jason has resist pain and fangs of judgment. Stealth was 1 success, and he's got the vest and the mask both active, and he had to spend for one of them.
All right. Gene, what is your stealth at right now?
4 successes, sorry.
You're good. Just making sure I
I forgot.
don't miss things. JJ.
Jason
JJ
has the fire
only
armor.
has the mask and the armor active.
You got the vest and mask. Are you rolling stealth?
Does Anton command JJ to roll stealth, or would he like him to be loud and be a distraction?
Nope. Follow in with us, big man. We already got that distraction for you. You follow in with us.
Following with them, I will roll stealth.
Got the sneaky.
Remember, you're at diff 4, Nick.
Yep, you are at div 4. Thank you for reminding me that Jason
Oh,
has
thank you.
fire ammo.
Holy shit.
That's the best stealth he's ever rolled.
Div 4. All right, well, that's good.
Just stealth that, JJ.
Aha, 1 success.
I'm mad.
Oh, shit.
I'm mad.
He's trying.
All right. Any gifts active, buddy?
No.
All right. Then, Wendy.
City running is active. The mask and vest are both activated, and saving my last point of gnosis for something if it's needed.
All right.
4 successes on stealth.
All right. Anything else going on with you?
Nope, that's it.
All right. We'll start juggling.
Do we have pack tactics?
No.
Okay.
Nope. We do not.
Is that the no?
Yeah.
Not yet. All right. William.
Mask and armor on.
All right.
1 success for stealth, 2 successes for Apecraft blessings, and waiting on Anton's order to, call off the wild on the enemy.
All right. Good plan. And then I just need Trip, I believe.
I have the vest and the breather activated. I have the blur.
We've got Blur with how many successes?
2 successes for the blur, 4 successes for my stealth, and am I able? Wait, have I just fucked up here? Give me 1 second. There we go. Yes, I know. Fuck. Come on. Where is it? How much rage does Ragabash begin with now again?
1. But if as soon
1.
as you enter combat, you will gain a point of rage.
Can
If
I
you get
spend
hit,
my
you will-
1?
Mhm.
Alright, perfect. In that case, I will spend it to activate City Running.
All right. I will remind all of you that in addition to everything else, for one, when you When combat does begin and initiative is rolled, everyone will gain a point of rage. If you get hit by something on the first point of damage, you will get a point of rage. And if you are in a real pinch and the Galliard, has to focus on other stuff and can't give you more, you may look up once during the scene, and I will check the moon phase, and we will see how much you can get back.
Yay.
What is today's moon phase? Whew! It's practically new moon, so you'll get back like 1. Ironically, Anton will get back all of his if he does, because Raggy Moon.
And for trip 2.
Me too.
Oh yeah, trip 2. The 2 of you will get your full pullback when you look up. Everyone else will get 1 point of rage. If you take a minute to look up and just kind of hype, it's a free action essentially that you can do once in the combat.
Sweet.
Nice.
All right, I think that is everyone. Are there any other notes I need? Speak now, scream in the side chat, or forever hold your peace.
No, we're good, I think.
Ready.
Ready.
The Galliard is here for you guys. Need anything, just shout and I will do so.
All right, everyone has at least stealth 1. So what is going to happen, as you guys are coming up on the scene, I will need everyone, I'm not going to lie, you guys rolling up, by time you've parked the car, city lights drop for multiple blocks, you can tell. Not the whole thing, but several blocks of lights, businesses, street lights, everything, just all at once.
There, my magic is done, boss.
Anton just does the silent, like, go, go, go. You know what I mean?
Okay, can we hurry up? Because I really want to get some looting done after this.
Move.
So you guys are going to move into position. You'll start hearing a lot of chaos, people yelling in the street, people complaining, people honking, because street lights are included. They're on the power grid, guys. There's some pretty decent cover as you come around, and everyone needs to make me a Dex Athletics to get up the fence onto the train car. If somebody fails, you can sacrifice a success from someone who has multiple to, give them a boost. If somebody botches, it will take 2 successes to counter it and get them up there.
Does
What's
hardcore
the diff?
parkour count for my athletic
Yes.
specialty? Beautiful.
With city running, it just means that you will do it very quickly. You don't get slowed down at all. You move up as fast as you move at a full run.
Okay.
Did Jason really fail that? Son of a bitch. Yeah, Jason failed.
I will
All right.
donate it one of my 6 successes to get Jason up.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, Anton squirrels up there, reaches back, snags Jason the second his hand starts to slip, pulls him up. Yep, don't forget the -1 dex for the armor you're wearing. It counts to all dex rolls.
It's almost like Anton has done this 1,000 times.
Yeah, no one would suspect that Anton was,
I will
trained
donate
for
2
this.
of my successes to get Wendy. Fuck me.
So I'm guessing by the time you're done, Trip is already sort of standing there waiting for you. 'Cause you
Yep,
just
you're-
The
ran.
rest of you squirrel up. It's classic chain link fence, guys. It's
Yep,
just some of
I-
you are wearing the wrong footwear for this today, apparently.
I will donate 3 of my successes. That is to get 1 to get Jason, 2 to get Wendy.
All right.
You guys are fucking lucky. I did roll really white hot.
I'm just seeing Anton with his bare feet holding onto fence with both his hands holding them.
No, he just holds up Jason, sees Wendy flailing around, he just grabs her by the hair and just yanks. So she just comes up like,
Ow.
Because goddamn it, stop being stuck.
Really good.
But once everybody's up, Anton will be like, does the circle position, pointing at Trip and Jason. He points Trip to the left side, Jason to the right, and just does that circle motion. To get in position. Go, go, go.
Move.
Yep.
All
Yeah, what
right.
the hell?
He'll position JJ and Jane with him so the 3 of them can open fire. William is behind Jane. Wendy is behind me.
Here
I love
we
the
go.
clarity. So, y'all move along. You know exactly what car you're going for. You've had plenty of time to review this in the photos. You know exactly what it looks like. You know exactly where it's parked. Let's pull it up.
What's the role to quarterback pass a Molotov cocktail?
Go long. What?
The roll to throw is Dex Athletics.
Don't.
You're not doing it right now, but that is what the roll is.
Right.
Hang on, I got it. It just smashes it right on the ground in front of all of us. Jason, no!
Power overwhelming.
Oh, Lord. All right. So, assuming everyone is getting into position.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes,
Yo, 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 yo.
And
Frat
my
boy
lord
instinct.
help it.
I'm guessing this is
I'm just imagine JJ just vibrating like an angry fucking hamster. Do you know what I mean? Just bouncing. Do you know what I mean?
All right. I am going to shovel him for a second. Don't worry. He'll be out.
since Wendy's back there, then wouldn't that mean Trip's the only one running around with City running? So he must look really silly.
I've got City running too. That's why I was able to pull off half the shit I did.
Alright, you're raggy too.
Yep.
All right. So, you guys move along. You've got the two coming around on some of the other train cars. I need our two flankers to give me another Dex Athletics.
Spend will on this.
You may spend willpower. Make sure you keep track of your willpower.
Please.
Just let me know if you fail or botch.
So 3
Nice.
successes with the will.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Beautiful. All right, let me juggle my little screens here so I can click through them all. There we go. Alrighty then. So, William, are you one of the flankers?
Nope. He is behind Jane.
All right, then you're good. So the two of you both each, once have to make like a little bit of a hop across a gap between some of the train cars. This time, Trip does not trip. This is not like last time.
That's
Sad
was this
dog
not for the
sinking.
throw?
Hmm?
Was this not for the throw?
No, this was for you to get into position to make your throw.
Oh, okay. Can I not spend will then? I was wanting to spend will on the throw.
Oh, okay. If you were confused, that is fine. It is 2 successes then. It is still enough
Yeah.
to get you across.
Jason backflips across the thing. Woo!
That's not what that
Flexes.
willpower is.
Yeah.
He goes to backflip, falls.
No!
Should have
It just perfectly loses momentum between 2 train tracks.
Full stop
Where
midair.
they connect. Yeah, where the trains connect each other. Just
I
right
thought
there
there
in
was
Wile E.
that gap.
Coyote.
I thought there's an invisible barrier, so he just holds up the help side and just falls straight down.
Mhm.
All right. So, catch me if I'm wrong. I'm assuming the plan is those two go, they get in position, and
Toss.
they're going to light and throw and then scramble back.
They scramble back while the essentially the 5-man fire team opens fire at the train card.
All right. I will hope that all of you have stats for your guns, and I will judge the shit out of you if you do not, and then provide you the stats for your guns. You little bastard.
I have the one I was given. They just said they gave me one.
Let me pull up the weapon stock.
I have the
Link
weapon.
it.
Doc. I
You
have
have
the
a
weapon.
gun
Doc.
Trip. Oh,
Take
But
this.
which one of the
It's
pistols?
a gun.
He got it. They gave the Trip a Nerf gun. He couldn't be trusted.
repeatedly shooting a Nerf gun.
In all fairness, he does need to know which gun he's using.
They probably would have given Trip probably one of the handguns because
he
let's be
would
real, we
get.
don't.
He would be
Yeah,
big given a
semi-auto
pistol.
light.
Yeah,
Yeah, semi-automatic light. Yeah.
Quartermaster Jane gave you a 9mm.
Trip with an Uzi, just flying around.
Not a fucking chance.
Say hello to my little friend.
All right.
I'm keeping that for the future. Okay, let's go. So he's got. Okay, I've got the weapons list here. Semi-automatic light damage 4. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there for the rest of you delinquents is the weapons doc. Whew, all right.
What are we doing for special ammo?
Your special ammo, I already know what it will be doing. It will just be
Okay.
doing ag instead of lethal because it is fire.
Fire!
And it looks cool.
Yeah, Anton will draw the revolver first before opening up with the assault rifle because it has the fire ammo in it.
Uh-huh. All right. So first off, thematically, let's go really thematic. We got your 2 leads and your 2 flanks. All right, flanks. You need to pull out your lighters, light those bitches, and then you will make a Dex Athletics to throw them. Do not forget that you are down a Dex. Your goal is to
Okay.
hit the far end of that train car that has the door kind of slit open.
What's the worst that can happen? Let's spend
Will
the
is
will
good
here.
with this one, right?
You may spend a willpower.
Okay. Just okay.
We're
You
both spending
can
a
feel your
willpower.
Shadow Lord mum and dad staring at you to spend willpower.
And for the love of God, Jason is absolutely doing the fucking Heisman pose before he does it.
Man.
1, 2, 2 with the will.
God damn
3 with the will. I want it to be known to be in character. He did not use willpower because he was pressured. He just wanted a nice explosion.
He wanted a quality explosion.
So for thematics,
He's really looked forward for this for like 3 days.
so when they start to light them, Anton will then just quietly say to the fire team, you hear, load.
All the guns go click, 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 click.
And then there's Jane.
All right, my question for Jane is, which are you planning on using first? Are you readying that, or are you grabbing like ridiculous glass bottles?
That's for when we have a clear target.
Very well. Good to know. So yes, if you have altered ammo and you know who you are shooting ag instead of lethal. In Jane's case, because of her new magic gun, you cannot botch. You can fail, but you can't botch. It won't jam, and it won't misfire. So, got 2 successes and 3 successes. Not the stupid best, but it's a success. So, in Jason's case, maybe it was the time he took to pose and then going, oh shit, I'm late on my throw. He still hits the target. It's just not as fancy as he might have liked. Okay. So from the one side, the bottle clashes into the side of the car. At the back end, on the side of the car, starts immediately, just a gout of flame goes down the side. In Trip's case, 3 successes is a pretty good success. So you manage to nail it like right through one of the gaps. That little, there's the big train car door, and then there's a little door that's open, like a normal sized person door. You manage to hoof it right through there, hits the ground, splatters, flames immediately, and the horrifying sounds that come out of that thing. I am not going to pull up a clip because I'm strong and I don't need clips, but there is an unearthly, just horrific, snarling, howling, just roar out of the thing as it begins to like fucking shake. Like you can see the collision, hell, cartoon style. You can see the dents at least once.
Anton just very calmly says, wait for my Mac.
All right. For my 2 little mans that now need to frantically scamper back to the party, another Dex Athletics to make that hop on your way back.
That is literally what Trip does. He just starts laughing. Let's go back.
I'm out.
Kermit running. In the shadows.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1
successes.
for Jason.
Jason's all about the near
Man.
catch there.
He is shit rolling today.
It's
Try to
okay, buddy. Don't worry. It always evens out in the end.
Try to Tom Cruise run, he just dives and like spread eagle up in the air.
So the 2 of you start running back as For everybody's elucidation, this thing just rips out of the train car. The whole fucking door is grabbed, bent. There's that horrible metal shearing sound as it's wrenched half out of the tracks and just kind of doom outwards. The smoke billows and it's dark, but you do have some backlighting as a massive dark bulk billows out of it. And immediately flips around, and the second it's got eyes on the two people fleeing, because let's face it, you cannot run full tilt, jump a thing, and maintain your stealth, she starts hauling, and there's the chain dragging behind her. She is growing monumentally in size. By the time she hits Krynos mid-stride, she is... Oh god, she is bigger than any werewolf any of you guys have ever seen. She is monstrous. So, for the people who are giving cover to our two fleeing party members...
As soon as I see the bitch, I go like, okay, for Wrath, for Ruin, and a Red Dawn, kill the fucking bitch! And that will be call to hunt.
Alright, roll for Call of the Wild.
Oh lord, here we go. 3 stamina, +2, 5d10. Here we go.
Get it. Oh,
10,
maybe
10.
good.
That's 3 successes. 10,
That is?
10, 6.
So with the way I'm scaling, it would normally be harder to hit her. She is a moving target. It is fucking dark. He is going to counter that back down to normal difficulty for firing. It's one of those things where he gives the yell and man, it just lights a fire in your veins. You feel it kind of roll up your backs. You get your eyes on the target. That's what you're going for. You're going to get it. You get psyched and you lock on, essentially. So I am going to roll initiative with everyone now, just so I have it across the board. So everyone, please give me that sweet, sweet initiative.
Our vest affects initiative, right?
Yes, your dex will affect it.
And
Or your vest will affect it.
2 and 3. That's 1 to 10 plus 5 in my case.
Yep, please put it in the side chat for me. It will make it easier for me to get it all together.
Woo.
Let's see if I can... That would be almost too easy.
Oh lord. Why is the Galliard going first?
Luck, mostly.
I will need
He's
more.
not
resources
hype.
for this thing.
That's why he is going first. He is
Yeah,
drunk on
basically.
his own Kool-Aid.
Yeah, of course. He was the first to drink that shit.
Alright.
Hello, neighbor. Yes, I'm screaming about werewolves. Good night to you.
+6 on yours, +7 on his, so he is first. And on trip, Jason, and then Wendy. All right. So, for round 1 fire, William is taking his action to do the call, giving you all guys essentially a -2 diff on what would have been a +2 diff. So, evens out. Jane, take your first shot.
All right, let's do it. I want to say it's 6 and -1 for the dex. Is 2 successes.
All right, go ahead and roll damage. I am going to quickly grab a thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ag.
See how it is.
So first shot, boom.
Yep, Jane with her boomstick.
Fuck it up, boys. We're leaving.
Wouldn't it be nice if it was that easy? All right. Let's grab that one. That's a terrible pool for a rune to have to roll. What is that bullshit? All right. Well, let's. Pardon as I am checking a thing before I roll soak. That is much better. Let's do a roll for her to get her set up. You know what? I'm just going to determine it off the bat. So, in her case, let's do a soak. 1, 2, 3.
Oof, that was a
Out of
shit
1,
so
2,
cool.
3, 4, 5, 6. So, she is taking 3. It was a pretty shitty soak roll. Marrowbones, come on. Actually, pardon. That will be 4 because, let's face it, some 10s. So, next up on the list in the firing squad is Anton.
Oh, JJ. JJ's 13.
Oh, it's JJ?
Yep.
Oh, I messed up. I'm sorry. Let me get
JJ's
JJ in here.
JJ, then me.
Then Anton, yeah.
Mhm.
Let me fiddle my shit around here. Oh, JJ's already in because I'm smart. All right, JJ, first shot. Are you with us, JJ?
Is it my turn?
It
It
is.
is your turn.
I was told.
Shoot
her! Yes, shoot her! JJ will have taken his rifle. Well, his is relative. The rifle he is allowed to use, and he will roll using the handy combat sheet. He will roll to shoot her.
Shoot her!
Pew, pew, pew.
Clever girl.
Yeah.
Clever girl.
Let's see. Firearms 3, dexterity 3.
We
No,
do the pew, pew.
I'm not in Krynos. I'm in Homid. So that's
You are in
fine.
Hamid, and you are at a -1 because of your vest.
You're an itsy bitsy little homie, little man.
6. 5, sir. 5. So, rolling 5d10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's
Jesus.
pretty good. And then a rifle is +9, right?
Weapon guide rifle is 8. 8.
So 8 plus 3. 11d10s. Let's roll, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage.
All right. Come on,
Lethal.
Bones. At least make it through first round. Come on, girl. You're not trying very hard. What the shit?
First round.
4,
I just
5,
want to go
6.
down, mommy. I love you.
1, 2,
I just
3.
picture the creature jumping and Jane going like, "God damn it!"
You know
Now
what?
you're
If you guys
down.
get going too hard, I'm gonna have to start doing something dramatic.
Oh
Fucking
no.
killing me here, guys. All right, literally, you're fucking killing me here. All
That's
right,
the aim of the scene, I think.
Anton.
All right.
I
I
don't
have
even
eight.
love you. Do it.
I have Apes Cross Specing active, so that's -2
Jesus
diff. That's
Christ.
diff 4, but I'm not going for that. I'm going for the headshot.
Oh,
I'm back up to 6.
You're back up to 6. You
Three.
doucher.
So
Ow, that hurts. That hurts me.
light revolver is 4
Mhm.
plus 2 for the head, which is 6, and then another
Mhm.
2, which is 8. That is
Oh,
4 ag to the skull.
Please do not ag her in the skull. Meryl Bones, do you even want to live?
no.
Boom!
She only takes one.
I know, but that pool, she's not trying.
How fucked is she?
I mean,
dropped,
she's.
I dropped 2 rage.
I'll put it this way. You guys can see that you're pegging her, especially the flaming rounds. Like, they roll across the fur and they singe, they burn in. She's not losing her, like, footing, though. You can see she's getting wrecked. But she's still coming like a fucking freight train.
Yep. 2 rage spent. Let's do this.
Yep, I will let you all go back and declare rage because I did not ask. And you're all babies, so I know better than to expect you to remember every time. I think Jason
It's Trip.
and Wendy. Trip,
it's Trip.
No, Trip and Jason are both running back for this round.
Oh, it's Wendy.
Yep, William has used his action as the Call of the Wild.
Yep.
So that leaves Wendy.
I think she.
Oh, ha! I'm back just in time.
Good timing.
Yeah.
Take your shot.
Okay.
Shoot her in the face with
So
the gun.
we said the 9mm was the light revolver, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
9mm. Yeah, it's the same damage pool.
Shoot
Okay.
face. Bang bang.
Assuming this does manage to go long, don't forget that the rate is how many times you can fire it in a single round. If you try to do more than that, you'll probably start melting the gun. And keep in mind your clips if it comes down to that.
That's 3 successes. So
Some bitch! Get her!
Get her, Wendy.
Hello, Wanda.
Nice.
5 damage.
Oh, damn.
Alright, Maribel,
Maybe
I'm going to need
rolling.
you up your game, young lady. You're supposed to be scary. You're not doing a very good job at being scary.
She's
So
so.
1,
she's
2,
so.
3, 4.
One.
And
Yeah.
Wendy has a normal gun, right?
Yep.
All right. She's still trucking.
And dropping 2 rage.
All right. Everyone who wants to drop rage, make note of it now because I didn't ask you all because I'm a terrible person.
I'm dropping 1 rage.
Yep.
Jane's dropping 1.
2.
Okay.
Well, I mean, how many times can you fire a rifle per rage? Like 1 time, right?
Per
No. You can, yeah,
Yeah,
one
once per
per round. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. It's just different for automatic weapons, correct?
It's
It's different for most weapons. They all have between 1 and 3, and then automatic go up to like 4.
Okay, then
So with rifles and shotguns being like as strong as they are, they only have 1 rate, unless you like upgrade it.
So you can fire again for 1 rage.
You can't. No, you can't.
Great.
a rate
So-
of 1 means 1 per round.
1, so I can't shoot my shotgun again.
No.
Me and JJ can't shoot again.
No. If you
Until I
have
get a
1,
semi-auto.
that's it.
Spend rage?
Can spend rage.
You can still spend rage. I mean, in a pinch, if she gets close enough, you could use that action for something else. You could, like, rifle butt her back.
No,
You
correct.
could
I will
take other
spend
actions.
my 1 point of rage, and I'll hold it for
All right.
now until you
So-
get to me.
You're spending 1?
Yeah.
All right. Let me check my side chat again. Can somebody check the 3-round burst thing? Because I am not sure how that.
3-round burst.
Yeah. If
oh,
your
has
rate is
anybody
3
used
and you do a 3-round burst, can you fire again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, so it works very much the same. So you have, if you can use 3-round burst, it's a different firing mode. It still counts as 1 shot, but you fire 3 times.
Yeah. It's 1. Yeah, it's per se 1 action.
Yes.
There you go. All right. So, as you've got two people running back, you will make it successfully back to the group. Lord knows she has been dutifully repressed by gunfire on your way back. So as each of you gets a chance to fire, you all just kind of open the gates on her. As she is running, what Marebones is going to do is she's snagging up that big sheet of metal. And no, she hasn't been using it to protect herself. That would make sense. And I would have had to have the forethought to have her do that. But I didn't. So what she is going to do with it instead is, as she gets in range and is getting fired on, is she is going to huck it full force at the firing squad.
Oh
Try to
boy.
break up your shit. So
Cool.
let's give her a throw. Everyone will get a chance to dodge. The two flankers do not need to worry about it because you're only just rejoining. So, for her, realistically, 5. We'll like that. Let's not go too heinously overboard for her throw. One whole success. Get two successes on your dodge and you're good. My God.
All right.
Do we have? I'm guessing we have to use the rage action.
You will
to
use your
dodge.
rage action to dodge, yes.
I'll use
Yeah.
one of my rage. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with lightning reflexes.
That's dexterity and athletics, right?
Yep. Don't forget you're being
Excellent.
down 1 dex. Never forget.
Never, darling.
The only people who need to dodge are the people on screen right now.
Jane dodges, spending her rage action.
And he dodges.
Let's see if I do. William dodges.
All right, JJ.
Come on, JJ.
JJ, we trust in you, my child. Do it.
JJ.
JJ.
JD gets smacked in the face.
I
Good
mean, you
fun.
can opt not to dodge if you really want to save that rage action, but that is an entire, like, train car door.
I see JJ just taking it
And you're in
out.
Hamid.
Dodge. I'm going to have to dodge.
JJ.
Please keep in mind you are in Hamid, and a Krynos chucking a thing this big
Yeah,
thing of
yeah,
metal is
might
definitely
be a
lethal.
Oh, does Defender win?
It means that she, what is it? It's one success. I think he technically wins. Yeah, ties go to the
Yeah.
defender. So, all of you have to hit the fucking dirt. Every last one of you just plants down on the top of this train car, and this thing just whisks right over. Especially JJ was a little slow. He feels it like ruffle his hair. Like he can hear the metal trying to grind through skin, but no, it just woof, woof, woof. And so as you guys are getting back in position, or you can fire from prone while you're up there, she is going to be using her time in between to try to make the difference and make up the gap. Gonna get you. So we will go back to the two people who I assume still have rage actions. Let me juggle. Do one group at a time here. All right. So my two flankers.
Hi.
Hello. You still have rage actions. You're getting back and like jumping over to the group right after that thing flies over. You have a chance to kind of like, nope, and then dive back in. So for your actions, did both of you spend rage?
I spent 1 rage.
All
Jason
right.
spent 3.
Oh, Jason, I know you did, buddy.
Yeah.
0 chill.
Show off.
All right. So for the remainder of the first rage round is first Trip, then Jason. So Trip, you can pop off a shot. You could, I mean, I will let you be creative, but you get 1 action.
Creative.
I mean, don't try to get too creative. Rage actions are very brief.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop off a shot. I can't really think of anything creative to do on the top of a train. That is. How much willpower do I have? Should I spend on this?
Yeah, you can if you like. It is up to you.
How much can I have? You know what? That's fine. I'll spend a willpower on this. That's fine.
Why not?
Ba, 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 ba.
Don't forget you started the scene. Well, no, never mind. You effectively still have access to it, so it doesn't affect you. Go ahead. You
What?
do
What?
you. Don't worry
Wow.
about it. You just
Six.
do your thing.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes with the willpower. Plus 4.
Get it.
Nice.
Roll 9d10 of. I'm guessing this is lethal.
It is lethal.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Marrow Bones, if you love life, you'll up your game appropriately. Good girl. All right. Yeah, you pop a shot. You see it hit. It's terrifying because it doesn't seem to phase her. It like skids right off that fucking fur. Maybe it tings off the collar.
Well, that's
And
just not fair.
that is not fair. Jason.
Jason's 3-round bursting with fire rounds.
My man.
Motherfucker. All right.
I mean, even at high diff,
1, 2,
that
3,
would still be
4.
success.
So 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 2, 7 damage, roll over. So we're looking at 8.
Yep.
If I can type the command correctly.
Keep in mind, even if you do badly, anything.
There,
that hits her from
that
you
now
is
we're talking.
ag.
1, 2,
right.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Jesus. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So, yeah, she looking fucking rough. You hit her, and dude, the burst collides, and yeah, that's ag. That doesn't, some of the minor stuff may have started like closing already, but the ag just blasts open her side. She, like, the force of it actually kind of like stumbles her mid-stride. She's still going full bore. She's determined. She is very dead set on what she's doing, but it's one of those things where you imagine that there's, for all of your sakes, there's only like willpower keeping her moving. She should not be able to run at full extension with the kind of heavy damage she has taken. All right. Who else spent more than one rage? So that I can juggle accordingly.
Who else other than Jason?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm checking to see. Wendy spent more than one. Anton spent more than one. Anybody else?
No, I think everyone's got one.
All right. So, for everyone who did spend more than one, let's see. So, her rage action. Do. You know what? She is going to plow into one of the attached cars to see if she can stumble some of you off the cars. So, now that I know who is going next, let's see what she can pull off with a strength brawl to try to shake a your footing. Ironically, the people who all had to hit the deck are going to be at a much lower difficulty to stay seated, depending on how good she does. So, I'm going to hit that thing like a freight train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 total. So for people who are standing, my 2 flankers, I'm going to need you to roll Dex Athletics and get me at least 3 successes to meet that. Everyone else, just honestly, just roll me Dex Athletics and don't fail. Like, don't just straight slide off the damn thing.
Okay.
Let me know if you fail or botch in the side chat.
Jason used one of his rage actions to jump off of the car as
If
she's
you-
coming in.
Yeah, if you do have a rage action, if you would like to take your action to just kind of give a jump so that as the whole thing jostles, you're not standing on it, so you can just land again, feel free. We'll reduce it to 1 success needed.
Okay.
So I
he
think the
shouldn't.
only one with a real heinous difficulty is Trip. Jane is Spider-Man. Good. Perfect.
Right. Uh,
Oh, it's Trippy Trip.
4.
Oh yeah, you were more than good. Hop was a good plan.
Yeah, you are, Trip.
Yes, you are also rolling Trip. In fact, you have a harder time because you were up on your feet. Most people were either down on the ground or had an action to effectively dodge the effect.
Hey!
Beautiful.
Nice.
Exactly as many
Good
successes
job.
as needed. Ties to go to the defender. The whole thing shakes. Trip, you are loosey goosey, and you just kind of ride it out. You keep your balance. Do a little arm wave, just like, "Bleh,"
All right.
but you don't get knocked off the train car. Good job. All right. So for all my people, I know Jason spent 3, so I'm just going to leave him up there. The 3 of you get another shot if you can take another shot, or you can try something else. So
She had to come close to our position, didn't he, to ram that car?
she's ramming one maybe like 2 cars down. And
Oh.
since they're all coupled, she's shaking everything.
Oh, I thought she was close. I was about to say, do I get point blank? Because I was going to stick my gun over and just
No.
bam. Do you know what I mean?
No, sir. You do not get point blank. You're grounded.
All right, I'll just shoot at her. Fuck it. I've got the dice.
All right, Anton. Do it to it. Fuck! Don't do it to it.
You were saying.
That's my baby. My precious child. Look at her. She's so loving. She's
That's-
totally not like foaming viscera and blood everywhere.
Six
It's
ag.
fine. Yeah.
Fuck me. No, she soaked
Oh,
that.
she actually soaked it. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She soaked that one. Jesus. Okay. That is Jason. We will just bump this up. Let's do it.
3-round bursting again.
Do it.
Oh, hello. We're looking for 7s. 1, 2, 3.
Tom has just narrated my entire thoughts and feels.
Jason whirls in like, holy shit.
Holy fuck!
Jason just combat flips over Anton like, I got this, man. Fuck, that's
Can we,
Oh
instead of doing a little jump on the train car, that he actually jumped off the train car and landed in like hero pose and lit her fucking up?
fucking gun katana shit from Equilibrium.
Oh my god! All right, that's the damage roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
My man. My
Beautifully
fucking
done.
man.
She only soaks 3. That puts her
My
there.
bag. Oh,
Let's see how Marrow Bones do. She's pretty
Alright.
fucking angry right now.
you ain't got that breath of Gaia.
Hey, hey, hey. Don't
There
judge
ain't, no,
her.
there ain't no breath of the worm.
Don't you judge her. Don't judge her. Okay? Maybe she learned it before she fell to the worm. You don't know. Jeez.
I learned it from watching you.
Ooh, 2.
That's... Whew.
Yeah.
That's 2.
Get her, Wendy.
Yeah, no. Wendy. Man,
She's a wreck. She's a
Oh,
wreck.
Jason did 9 instead of 8, apparently.
Did he?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I didn't count the. I nixed the 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
She's still alive, I think, isn't she?
Just barely.
Get her, Wendy.
She's got some hijinks going, so she's got a pretty solid pull, and she whipped off the lethal. But I'll put it this way: it's one of those things where that 3-round burst collides like head, side, flank, doomph, 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 and rocks her And you can literally essentially see the light in her eyes flicker out and then flicker back in. The terrifying thing is there's not a lot much more ham she can go with a fucking rage heal. She rips out with a scream of a howl.
Jason has another round. Just realized.
Oh my god. So Wendy.
Oh,
Wendy.
Fuck, Wendy, man, Wendy, she the shot, like it looks good. She lines it up, she takes it, just like she practiced. Just
Right as this thing wrenches back to life, just whips herself barely out of the way.
The sun was in my eyes.
It's just something like fuck something. The way she's moving, something it throws Wendy off.
All right. Maribose doesn't have a lot left, but she does have rage. So let's have one last call to glory here. Jason, you have done unforgivable things to Maribones. She doesn't appreciate that.
Jason is like, come at me, I have one more round. I have one more round to go get on my shit.
Chat. This isn't even my final form. All right. Oh, all right. It's just you. You and Maribones. I fucking each other.
Fucking bring it, ugly.
That's not very nice. Maribones doesn't appreciate that. That is not the right picture. There we go. Let's
That's slightly more terrifying.
She wants that ass though.
He blows her a kiss.
This is why we can't have nice things. So yes, Jason, she's coming for that booty. She's gonna do a thing and literally launch herself full body, trying to fucking cut the gap. Big old leap. That's right. That's right. She has hair's leap. She coming for that ass. So, let's make her jump. Thank God she doesn't have wound penalties right now, or she would just be a crippled mass of meat on the ground. Let me double check. I want to say it's strength athletics, but I will make damn sure. She's got to try to get one good shot in on you, buddy. She's got to try. You're the one who fucking hit her the hardest. So, let's see how good a jump she do. All right. Her athletics is actually going to be a little on the low side, just because she is not the dodging type. What you got left, buddy?
Fuck
That was
me.
your last rage action, wasn't it?
Was it? He only shot twice. He spent 3 rage.
You spent 1 dodging.
You're right. So for his initial round, he shot once. He spent a rage jumping, spent a rage shooting, so he should still have 1 rage left.
Oh, you're good. You have 1 left. You may try to dodge this oncoming massive hulk of blood and black fur and foaming mess.
So in an attempt to dodge, he's gonna try and just fucking power lunge football player right underneath of her.
Are you going to try to essentially you know what? Let's get weird. I've always been game for let's get weird. Would you like to try to essentially pull a throw on her? Is that what you're trying to do?
I mean, what I was kind of hoping to do, and I don't know if this is doable, but if she's jumping, he's gonna try and dive in front of her and twist around and shoot her while she's above him. Can you do that?
You know what? I would be a terrible person if I didn't let you at least try, because that's fucking cool, and the rule of cool reigns supreme.
All right. So what do I roll for that?
So it will be more difficult because you're trying to do a lot in a rage action. I'm gonna have you split your pool. So which is higher, your dodge pool or your firing pool?
Firing pool.
All right. You cut that in half. You can decide which half goes to which if it is an odd number.
Okay. So I've got 9 dice. Ooh. 3 of those dice are coming from the 3-round burst. Does that matter?
No, just base pool.
Okay. In that case, it might be different. Hang on.
Actually, you know what? No, fuck it. Include the 3-round burst. Why not? Let's make this ridiculous.
Okay. So I guess 5 to. Can I spend will on this too?
You may spend it on the individual rolls, but first you need to decide which one is getting the pool of 5 dice and which one's getting the pool of 4 dice.
Okay. The dodge is getting the 5 dice.
All right. So first, you're going to roll your 5 dice to dodge. You may spend a willpower because you know what? Tanking yourself out gloriously and having to like slump over afterwards because the exhaustion's going to hit you. Why not? Let's put some good role play on it. Put some stank on it.
If this doesn't get fucking Fenris's attention, I don't know what will. All right.
All right.
So for the dodge, we're looking at 4 with the will.
All right. On the bright side, she can only really hit you with so much. She is big right now. Prepare your booty. It is actually. Oh, you're wearing an activated vest. So 1, 2, 3. 1's canceled out by that. So yeah, 3 total successes to hit you with a melee. You've got 3 on your dodge. So yeah, you drop. You roll. Give me a roll to fire up at her. Why the fuck not?
All right, and
Do
you said
it.
will on this one too, yeah?
You may.
Okay.
Like I said, just keep it tabbed.
So 2 with will. So we're
2
looking
with the
at
willpower.
a total of 8d10 for damages.
Get her. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
That's 4. You know what? No. We're doing rule of cool on this. This is way too good. So I'll put mom and dad back in for you. So you guys get to watch as Marrowbones makes a fucking like last ditch leap at Jason because he's, you know what, Anton, it's a change. It's a big change. Usually things go for you first and foremost. They know who's leading. Marrowbones is not making the rational decision to go for the leader. Marrowbones is going for the person who hurt her the worst, even in her like just bloody fury. You see that poor boy just barely, and to the vest. It's what makes the difference. Barely skims under her, turns around, like whips into a roll, points that thing straight up as she's passing overhead, and she only had 1 health level left. I'm not rolling soak. Fuck that. No. It's like point blank crazy bullshit. No. I'm giving it to you. You pump that last fucking 3-round burst right into her belly as she's sailing overhead, and she hits the other side with a wet crunch. And I'm going to put myself out to put as many people in as I can to react.
To be fair, what Anton does really, like, let's be real, I imagine the entire party just starts opening fire on her body.
Yeah.
I imagine we all just start shooting the shit out of her like Predator stuff.
Just in case, like, bang, bang, bang. Should we keep shooting, Anton?
Use all the ammo we have.
Keep going, just shells being ejected everywhere, the fire rounds going off in a heap. Jane throws a cleanse grenade on it for extra fucking measure. She pulls out this glass bottle, she flicks off the lid of it, smashes it on, it begins to sizzle the flesh as it does, and it's finally she runs out of ammo.
Throw her the shotgun!
Yeah,
Trip's gun comes flying through the air because he's run out of bullets.
he hits her with the guns. Once like the desiccated body of Marrowbones, after that like mass panic of just a bunch of people screaming, shooting her, Jason gets bodily lifted up and into the air, like, yeah, you know what I mean? By like Anton, just like up, you know what I mean?
I will look around. I will turn to the pack. I will turn to the pack and go like, now we run, motherfuckers, let's go!
Jane just looks at him, looks at the two, Pat grabs hold of Jason like, good shit. It's like, we need to get out of here though.
Santos shoot, fucking JJ shooting guns up there. Yeah.
Fucking Yosemite Sam style.
70 Sam.
Shooting guns left and right.
West Virginia.
Jason's just laughing his ass off like the whole way back to the car as he's sprinting.
I mean, like, Jason, it's a strange thing. Like, Wendy has spent so long keeping you at arm's length, but as you are like sprinting towards the car, you're slowing down and getting in the car. Like, she comes up and she just grabs you into an awkward running side hug and gives you this tight squeeze.
I rush to the car.
Jason
open the
squeezes back and he's like, "Remember the litany."
Wendy's just like, don't worry. I don't think it counts if our vests are touching.
He's on like
pepper sprays.
he's like on cloud fucking 9. He doesn't care. He's just laughing his ass off, like the kid who just got away with the greatest candy stealing from the convenience store ever. Like, he is just elated with himself.
Keep 2 meters distance at all time. You just pepper spray Wendy. No, once we all climb into the car.
I was going to say, I will say, Jane isn't running straight away though,
What's Jane doing?
because there's a 9-foot death machine body lying there, and you got to protect the veil, motherfucker.
I mean, there's a really big wolf body. Really big.
Yeah, well, if it's burnt to a fucking crisp, then who gives a shit? So she
that
lights
would-
the Molotov she's got, and she'll throw that fucker on it.
You just pitch a Molotov on
After she's been like shot and hit with like 20 grenades.
Yeah,
There is nothing like overkill. Don't worry.
no, that's like her
no
genuine
solution quite like arson for the werewolf venue.
exactly that. If
It's a universal constant, apparently.
idea being, if it's
It'll
gotta,
only take you a second. You're good.
yeah, well, just making it a point because that's evidence, and well, if we burn the evidence, it's at least not identifiable, so that's good.
Is there any like of those like of her kinfolk that we see as we're running through? By the way, just out of curiosity.
You can hear that there's yelling all around the yard. There's probably finally people coming that way. Keep in mind, this happened over the course of like
3 seconds.
You know what?
not
Anton holds up,
long.
we're running, right? Yeah. Anton holds up his arm like, no. I
Oh,
just
shit.
clacks his assault rifle.
Anton?
Let's wipe out this fucking yard. So I mean, I just start moving.
Ah, shit. I turn around, pull the gun, like,
Let's go. Reload.
worthless life, reload, and sure, bang, bang, bang.
Like he just he bellows orders. JJ up front. Jason with JJ. Wendy, you too. Jane, protect. Fucking poison William.
I keep firing at people, and just in case, I will howl another call for the hand with basically one sentence: exterminate them by the leader's orders.
Aw.
Ooh, exterminate. Okay.
So with all this chaos, you're just gonna run right into it.
I'll go up to Kronos.
Oh Jesus!
Oh fuck! Are we okay? Yeah, I spent a rage point and I ran and shift into a giant wolf.
All right.
Exterminate.
I'm gonna say everyone does gain a rage for rejoining combat. You may expend it to go to whatever form you like. Keep in mind the fire rounds are probably expended from all the panic firing.
We just shot the fucking shit out of the body. I'm not even mad. Kill the shit out of her.
All right.
I'm
If
not
everybody's
even
going
mad.
Kranos, Jason will go too.
All right.
I'm not even mad.
I mean, it is a lot of disorganized people, but go figure. Even just a couple moments of horrific howling, screaming, and gunfire gives them a pretty good idea of where to go. I clue you. You know what? Spiral Kin, they know their job. Gotta do their share. As 6 people pop into what, Krynos? I'm assuming Trip is also taking Krynos.
Come on, guys! I really wanted to loot.
Safely assume
as
I
literally
am out.
it's literally 6 Krynos whip around to face the oncoming running people. They call teams of 1. They scatter.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
That's
Anton's
6
like,
Garou.
Do they?
Yep.
Anton's like,
Make it easier to hunt them down one by one.
Oh Lord, are we really doing
There,
this?
until it is done.
no, yeah, no. Anton looks at JJ, looks at Jason, run him down.
Jason bolts.
Wendy, run them down. Wendy, run them down. Back up, Jason. Actually, no, back up, JJ.
Yeah, I would like.
Woof.
He just
So,
points to
as,
Jason.
so as soon as he says run them down, I would like to spend 3 rage. Just
Oh boy.
getting that out there. I don't know if you want to roll a combat or if you want to.
I'm gonna put it pretty thematically with them scattering instead of forming a firing line. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
You guys have a Galliard that I assume is more than willing to scream to refuel
Yeah.
your tank.
He's just jumping, like climbing on top of one of the power towers. He takes a deep breath and he just howls the anger and the bloodlust, and the order is repeated.
Anton will turn to
Kill
Jane.
them all.
Anton will turn to Jane while he's howling and bucking. Make him kill one of them. And he goes after Wendy.
Yeah, no. That's it. Jane's on directive, so she starts making her way after William, and she'll be barking to JJ and the Link, or whichever one's closest, Jason or JJ, because she has access to both of them. Save me one.
So
I'll
what
save
I'm
mine.
going to do is I'm going to let you guys in either initiative turn, or if you want to let someone else go first, you can. Narrate away. There's 9 of them. There's 6 of you.
So I
3
would
of
just
you
like
will have to go
say-
twice over. But other than that, William will spend it, at least initially, getting up there, refueling the tanks. Everyone's got rage to blow. You can chase them down. It's not hard.
So I would just like to say, I feel like JJ gets the first kill. Just sets on whoever he gets first, rips him apart, and I mean, it's like efficient. He doesn't even think about it necessarily. He just does it and goes on to the next guy. It's like killing a demon in Doom. You don't think about it. You just do it.
And Wendy or JJ, Wendy took tearing off behind you. Didn't take her a while to catch up. Begaroons just got told to kill. As you're going through the first one, she just vaults over you and keeps running toward the second one.
Ooh,
She
yeah.
just takes him down with a body block and a body check and starts tearing flesh with her claws.
Which one of the babies is going to be nice and give a present to Mama?
Jason will.
Oh.
So what's he do?
So Jason's trailing after his, and this poor fucker's probably just pissing his pants and running away. And Jason is like, I don't even know how to describe it, but basically jumps up and like kind of presses off the side of one of the train cars, and then just tackles the fucker from like up above, kind of like parkour style. And just grabs him. Doesn't crush him, but holds him tight enough that he ain't fucking going anywhere.
Oh, yeah. And as Jason has promptly snared one down, Jane will make sure that William is close by, whistling him over as she makes her way over. She is in fact going to melt back down to Hamid with the shotgun pitched over her shoulder. She walks up towards him.
William will, stop scanning the battlefield, ready to howl again. Just look at Jane and go like, "Yes, ma'am."
And when she gets up to Jason, she kind of lets him ease out, puts her heel on the guy's throat, points the shotgun at his head. Thank you, Jason. You can carry on now if you like. Just kind of gives the head tilt, like, go chase some more.
He tears off to find another one.
Of course he
I
does.
think it's when Jane looks up. I have no idea if this is physically feasible, but Trips ripped somebody's head and spine cord out.
Oh Lord!
Like you would, and if physics will allow, for as long as physics will allow, it won't. Swinging that spinal cord with the head attached and getting it as far away as possible, like a Highland athlete.
So she just gazes up and sees him on top of this train cart, hammer throwing the fuck out of this guy's spine. She looks up.
Touchdown!
There's just a bit of a smile on her face. And so she reaches down, grabs the guy by the hair, lifts him up, and just kicks him towards William. He's yours. Look him in the eyes when you do it.
He looks at Jane. He nods, grabs the guy by the scruff of the whatever he can catch, lifts him up. Bad choices, mate. And he just plunges his right claw on the stomach and he pulls up at the same time he lets him go, like into 3 neat pieces.
Yeah, and she quite happily just turns on her heel and carries on following the hunters at the front.
I will drop to rage and I will join the chase.
So, everybody else is doing their thing. Anton just waits. Well, one of the guys turns and panic fires. It catches Anton like a couple of times, but instead Anton just opens his arms and takes the 4 lethal freely. Just walks towards him, gets shot a couple of times, and as the bullets regenerate, he catches him, pins him up very calmly, very professionally up against the metal wall of one of the train containers. And in high tongue, he won't understand what he's saying, but Anton will. And he'll just, very almost lovingly, as if it's like a kiss, he'll just say, "Justice has no compromise," and bite, taking the lower jaw first, then the nose, then the eye in one terrifying wrench. So when he screams, he's still alive, but it's just a wordless, bloody wail before he inevitably succumbs to blood loss and all that. And then Anton looks around down the laneway of one of the other fellas and just lets out a feral, delighted snarl and just begins to run at full speed.
That is one kinky fucking werewolf.
I mean, for the people in the pack link who can kind of sense Wendy, she has. It's not like she's completely let herself go and is, consumed by bloodlust the way she would with Frenzy. No, she's just surrendered to that predator instinct. Hunt, chase, kill. Hunt, chase, kill. That is all that you can feel from her at those moments. As she tears from one target to the next, probably even going so far as to push and check under train cars to see if anyone is hiding there.
And you know what? I'm hijacking this because y'all got your fucking turns. I waited. Anton gets one alive. He just runs. Takes one down, though, because, of course, his friend gets to watch as Anton just descends. The knee right down, taking the back out. But this second one, no. Catches him, drags him along by the leg, of course, because you have to fight for your, got to make it juicy. And then he drags it right along. And when he finally sees Jane, moving, he just lets go of the leg, just walks past. So your man can get up and run away again.
Yeah, Jane is walking down. She's following the front load, as it is, following in their tracks, making sure everybody sees, making sure she clocks everybody's kills, make sure she knows, she sees where they are. It's death. It's death. At this point, she's got the cigarette in her mouth and she's the shotgun over her shoulder. She sees Anton just kind of slinking out from behind the train cart, dragging this guy as he's kicking and streaming. Drops the leg. There's a bit of a smile in her face as he starts to run. There's a second where she's thinking about it. And you know what? She just lines up the shot, pumps it. One in the kneecap. He drops. She starts walking again as he's crawling. Once she gets closer, she does the other leg. Till eventually she just rolls him over, pumps the shotgun once more, and puts it in his mouth. And that last shot echoes through the train yard. But between all the chaos and the ripping and the tearing, it just echoes.
It's when that echo finally dies out, the Trip, not containing his excitement anymore, lets out just an ungodly happy howl on the top of the train.
So when we all get our little quarries, we all get our little prizes and our little toys, you know what? As Anton returns down to Hamid, covered in viscera and gore and the mask, keeping the mask on, I'm assuming we all link up again, right? I'm assuming everybody is linking up now that we've all confirmed our kills and shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what Anton does, he links around and he gestures non-verbally. We don't speak. We just move. He arranges the bodies, and he'll get all of you to help him along one of the more open parts of the train yard very quickly and very effectively. There's 6 of us. We can move at incredible speeds and incredible strength. We arrange the bodies into a crow pattern. And then Jane, whoever has any left of any of the fire, marked off cocktails, lights them on fire. So it makes one big burning symbol.
After all is said and done, William will just look up and he will show his wrist to Anton and do like a sign of touching a clock.
Glances over, just gives that is the snort of, just whatever. He just does the circle with his hands to the pack. Complete control and just... Let's move. Let's roll out.
Yeah, Jane starts moving.
Yep. Back to the car.
Monday makes a point of bringing up the rear like almost protectively.
Okay, but can we go out looting now, guys?
Anton just glances over his shoulder.
JJ hands him, sits down and hands him just like a ring still attached to the finger that it belonged on.
Ooh, and he just instantly slips that ring off, throws the finger over his head, and then holds the ring between his fingers and sort of goes to the, thank you.
Hell yeah, Trent, no problem.
You can't
It's
go.
fine.
Thought all sorts of bad things about you at first, but you're a good man. That's what you are.
You can
Yeah,
go looting once
sure.
we're in the safe zone, and you get rid of the gear, pointing at the covered in viscera and gore and shit.
Oh, come on, the lights is out. Who sees?
The cops.
All right, you heard the boss. Let's go.
For the record, there are sirens all over the place. Not necessarily like headed right for you. No, there's just shit going on. Like, there have been accidents. There's a lot of honking still. There's a lot of pissed people yelling, sirens, everything, everywhere. Several kinds of sirens, even. It is pure unadulterated chaos, and just for the sake of saying, I hope you're proud of yourself, young man.
Jane certainly fucking is.
Yes.
It's nice now, but it's gonna be tough tomorrow.
All right. As you guys all pile in the car, is there anything else that anyone like to do in this scene? You are welcome to have follow-ups. Hell, I'll host a follow-up if you guys would like one. But for this one, anything else?
You know that number I got off that spiral from Annabelle's phone?
Yeah.
When we drive out to the point of the town, the city that works, you know what I mean?
I mean, the towers reach pretty far. You're probably
It's-
good for a call, but
It's the sweet spot you're aiming for. It's 2 nice miles away from the city.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's blank now.
Anyone got a phone they don't need?
Yep, you can have mine, boss, and he will just toss you one from the driver's seat.
He just puts the number in his phone and just rings.
I'm sorry, Anton.
Oh no, he's just curious. He's curious.
So, what happens is you put in the number, you give it a ring, and it's the age-old clarion call of, I'm sorry, the number you're trying to reach has been disconnected.
I'll put it like this.
If you would
everybody.
like to, do this, this, and this,
Yeah,
please call
I'll
this
put it-
number.
I'll put it like this. The smile on Anton's face. It changed. He's not angry. He's like, you wouldn't have changed your number if you weren't frightened. And he just tosses the phone out the window and just keeps driving.
I stop, turn around, crash the phone with the car, and keep going.
Roll over it a couple
Safety.
times. Don't worry, him throwing that thing out the window at full speed, like on the highway, you're good.
I'll put it like this. Yeah, actually how Heather put it in. That smile is creepy.
Yeah.
Looks like a fucking spiral himself. The way he smiles, just you can even hear it. He licks his lips and just keeps driving.
This man scares me.
As he should. If he wasn't, he wouldn't be doing his job right. So as we go down the drive home, anything else, kids, or can we adjourn and then potentially re-adjourn for or regather for another follow-up?
Yes.
So let's see.
Yes.
Indeed.
Looks like everyone is content. So for now, Glory in your victory, my children. I will see if we want to set up another scene momentarily. But for now, we will call it a scene.